All right, so it is 10:30. It is time for the guest of the night. There he is. He got the link. Yes, he's here. There we go. How goes it? Gary Guerrero. I tried to roll my R. I'm so bad. I wanted to try it. Guerrero. Yeah, Guerrero. I should have stuck and tried harder at Spanish. I definitely want to get back at it. But man, how are you doing? Thank you for coming on the show. Can you hear us?
I can't hear him. Can you?
Oh no, I can't hear him.
There we go. There we go. He turns his mic on.
I had my earphones on to try to get better audio, but I guess it's not working.
Yeah, your audio sounds a little robotic.
Huh?
It just sounds a little crackly, like robotic.
Just talk like this.
Let me try this mic right quick. Hold up.
Yeah, no rush, man. I love doing these shows live so people get to see all the work that has to go into this shit, man. It ain't easy. Said, what's an airdrop? Holiday. An airdrop is what happened on August 1st when we woke up to free crypto because we had crypto already. It happens occasionally in Ethereum land where if you are keeping your finger on the pulse, you can find out things like Stellar. They actually did an airdrop for anybody holding Ethereum. So if you just showed them an Ethereum address and that you were holding Ethereum, they would just send you some of that. So that's cool. That's what an airdrop is, though. It's free money.
Oh, true. Kind of like BCH. You guys hear me?
Yeah, man. You're sounding good now. There we go.
All right. Cool. Hey, man. So I wanted to jump in while you guys were talking about BCH, and I've been reading some stuff, and it says that the blocks, like if the blocks become more efficient to mine, that in the future it might look like some miners might want to jump on mining some BCH. So
if it has the users and the trading volume's high enough to make it profitable, if that's the case. But I mean, it could be because a lot of other coins out there are only out there because they get traded.
I heard it could become the case if they start mining six blocks under 12 hours, because then that would adjust the difficulty to a rate that is easier to mine BCH. But that's in the future, though. That's just something that's speculative right now. But that was something that I was reading before that I wanted to jump in the conversation, but I guess it wasn't my turn, thus.
It's all gravy, man. I like that you jumped in with that. So I got your page on display over here. Gabonix, is that it? Gabonx?
Gbonix. It's like Gbonix, and then my name starts with a G, so it's like, you know what Ebonix is, right? Like
yeah.
Slang or whatever, and then just G, my own slang. So I just put that together. And
I like it. It's definitely a unique username, Gbonix. Like when people type it in, only you will show up. Unlike a lot of people who have usernames that are just like, cryptotherapy. Type in crypto, hundreds of people are going to show up.
Yeah. Nah, but crypto is a good name to have, though. I've seen it like.
It's going to get you hits.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna get you hits. I was thinking to myself, I was like, damn, I should have named my YouTube channel with like something with crypto or something.
Yeah, I think naming it my own name personally probably hurts my channel more than anything because I've refused to change the name to like Blockchain Talk or something like that. It's KennBosak because any day in my life I might just stop talking about this, and my channel is my channel. It'll always be my channel, and this is my current event in life is that Bitcoin.
Yeah. Bitcoin, man. Yeah. When I first started like getting into it, I didn't know if I wanted to be talking about it too much because you know how it is. People try to like keep eyes on you. How the government is supposedly keeping eyes on you and trying to track your money and all that.
Oh, that's not supposed. That's for sure. 100%. They are definitely keeping eyes on it. The Coinbase is already holding hands with the IRS.
I think about that. That's why I shit on the government when I talk about that in my video. I'm like, shit. Oh, well, they haven't knocked down my door yet, so,
Man,
yeah, not yet. Wait till Bitcoin goes to, $1 million or more, and we're really threatening their bread and butter, the U.S. dollar. Wait till you hear the first trade about oil for Bitcoin, and there you go.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be kicking down doors.
Maybe. I don't think they'll be paying attention to it that much till people start like actually like changing their lives without the governments to get to a point like, because normal people don't know about this. None of my friends know about this. That's why I got on YouTube, because I was like, yo, I need to spread the message. I'm not doing the greatest job in the world, but whatever.
No, I like your I mean, you do promote a couple things that I'm not promote, but I mean, like, talk about a couple things. I don't feel like you're really pushing them any direction. I just feel like it is like sort of how I try to do it, like an information and not so much like an opinion. Like, it is what it is, and so like, you know, but I like when you sit down and you do your talks. Like, I think the last video I checked, you were talking about how porn is accepting crypto.
Yeah, those videos, I want to get back to them, but the problem is that since I'm like not like, I would say I'm a little shy on camera, so like me editing those videos, yo, I sat down one day to edit a video. It literally took me all day, and I burned it myself out. I was like, damn, I can't be making these videos every day, but I'm trying to get better at it. I like covering the stories and then doing a little show, kind of how this dude does it, crypto. Like, that inspired me to, like, you know, go out and try to do what he does, you know, emulate what he does, because he's doing a good job at spreading awareness about cryptocurrencies themselves. So I really liked his show. That's what got me into doing those type of like, episodes. I got to get back to it for real.
When you say crypto, who are you referring to exactly? There's a couple.
Crypto with the zero.
Oh, yeah, Omar Bam. Yeah. He was supposed to be on my show last weekend, and then I was supposed to be on his show this past weekend, but like, we keep running into conflict of calendars and scheduling. But yeah, his show is definitely inspiring, and seeing his audience grow to what it is now is I mean, I love having goals in life, man, and getting 10,000 subscribers, one of them. This man almost has 50.
Man, you're gonna be there in no time, dude. I've seen YouTube channels grow, like I've seen other YouTube channels grow, and you're gonna get there in no time. And you're not even like trying to push it like other YouTubers. Like, I don't knock it against them. If they're trying to push something, that's fine. I mean, hey, everybody has to have a way to make their money, but
for sure,
you're more about the information. And that's what I like to see. And the thing with me is that I'm about the information too, but I also like to dabble with what opportunities, you know, Bitcoin can open for people. And I'm watching some great things. So if there's something to promote that might make you a little bit of money, and everything is a risk, so I see myself as a test dummy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was doing when I got into Genesis mining. The first thing, I didn't know nothing about Genesis mining. People started asking me in my videos, what do I think about it? So that's was like, all right, I'll throw money at it. And it was the first time I did it, the first contract definitely was great. It looked great and it worked. I made great. And then I started this most recent one with the most minimal entries and not so great. But it also is they're having multiple issues besides that. So once I start getting the payouts, we'll see where I'm at with Genesis mining. And then there's other things that are super profitable, but they don't show you where the profits come from. That's what really itched me.
Yeah. Yesterday I had sent you that video of that person that called in to try to find the BitConnect office. So we're still trying to figure it out. I'm still like I have $1,000 in it, but I'm still trying to figure it out. And yeah, that referral system, it is a little sketchy. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen somebody who's gotten really successful with it, and it's not Trayvon, it's not Craig. But I mean, if it's legit, it's a very like good way for people to invest in Bitcoin and try to do something with their investments, because it's a passive investment. Another issue with cryptocurrencies, why a lot of people haven't really jumped into it, because like, how do you earn cryptocurrencies besides the mining and all of that stuff? Like, how, like, that's what I think people really want to know, is how do I earn it and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, with me, I started out with Burst, but then I figured out Burst is like 87% mined already. So it's pretty much a pre-mined coin that's supposed to be an easy coin for you to mine at home. But if it's 87% pre-mined, then the distribution of that coin isn't legit.
Well, here's the thing I would tell people. Whenever anybody says like, how can I would never say like, you know, put your money into BitConnect and make passive income. If they said, how can I earn crypto? I would never say, well, you have to have capital and then you can earn crypto. What you could do is even create a YouTube channel, ask for donations in crypto. You could start a blog on Steemit, earn crypto, and then you could sell the Steem for, you know, Bitcoin if that's what you want, or hold it in the Steem dollar so you don't have to worry about volatility. There's a lot of ways for people to make a passive crypto income, you know, by providing a service or creating content or curating content, and they don't actually have to put money into anything in order to get money out of it. A lot of people that talk about Steemit will say, buy Steemit, lock it up, and then you got to click the like button on my Steemit shit. Like, that's not going to make your viewers money. It's going to make you money. And I think if people don't put money into Steemit but put energy into it, that it would be like mining. You're putting your own electricity, your own energy into Steemit. You write a nice blog, you will earn from that. Or curate good articles by reading them and organizing them on your Steemit. I'm not a supporter of Steemit. I don't really promote it all the time, but it does have a use case, and I think it is for people that earn a passive income when they want to earn crypto without ever having to put money into anything.
You're trading.
Man, I would advise against trading. I've made some bad moves.
And, yo, if you want, go ahead, talk about trading, guys.
Huh?
If you want to talk about trading, we can talk about trading. I'm done. Trading is dead to me.
Jacob Easter, 20.
All right, so I'm gonna tell
Who?
my story about how I traded. How I did a shit trade. I went from having 200,000 Ripple.
Oh, okay, cool.
Trading it.
Thank you so much. We just got a super chat in the chat. What was the name again?
Jacob Easter.
Jacob Easter, thank you so much. He said you can submit a proposal to smartcash.cc budget systems to earn crypto, for example. I'm not sure if that was a paid promotion, but I really appreciate the $20 super chat. So thank you so much.
I'm telling you, now everybody's coming up with like different ways to earn. It's I guess we gotta watch other people that are actually.
I like lending. I mean, I know if you put anything on an exchange, you better be prepared to lose it. But I like the idea of lending on like sites like Poloniex, where they have the 2-day loan, and you can put some Bitcoin out, loan it out, and then earn that yourself. You don't need BitConnect to do it for you. There's so many other things that you can do where you control the private keys, and you can still use bots. You can go and create your own bot, or use a bot that's legit, that you can see the trades, and you don't have to entrust your value in some company. That's all.
True.
So what was up with your trading? What happened?
Oh yeah, so after I had bought my Litecoin, I had bought my Ethereum, and I was like, I have a little bit more. Let me see how I hedge myself. And then at this time, I was using Bitstamp. So I got like over 20,000, and I went and I did the wire transfer, and with that, I was able to buy 205,000 Ripple. And basically, this was coming at a time where Ripple was doing the jump. It had jumped from like 15 cents to fucking, it was going to 40 cents. It topped out at 40.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I don't want to be in Ripple. Ripple is the bank coin. I need to get out of the bank coin. This is bullshit. Let me get out of the bank coin. And right there and then, I got hit like with bad luck and bad timing. Burst was going up from 8 cents to like a penny, and I was like, holy crap, this is it. This is the moment. I had already made a profit on Ripple, and I was like, bro, let me just sell out of Ripple. And instead of like selling out a little bit, I sold out everything. I sold most of the Ripple, jumped into Burst, thinking I bought like 3 million Burst, thinking, oh shit, if this goes up to $1, that's it. With 3 million, I'm a millionaire. And yeah, that was the biggest mistake ever, because Ripple kept on going up, and as soon as I jumped into Burst, bang, that shit started going down. And I was like, oh my God. So then I panic sold, and I lost like a whole bunch of money with Ripple after panic selling. So I panic sold and jumped back into Ripple and got some NEM. And NEM is doing great right now, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, I wish I got in on them too. Somebody asked me about it a long time ago. I checked it out, and I think it was like 5 cents or something really cheap. And I was like, yeah, I mean, it looks like I told, and I don't know why I didn't follow my own thing, but I was like, it looks like it's trading for USDT. There's not too many on that list on Poloniex. Yeah, maybe grab some. Why not? And I think they actually sent me a tip not too long ago saying thanks for the tip. And I was like, it really wasn't a tip. I didn't even take my own advice. But NEM is definitely interesting. Your Ripple horror story is pretty much like mine. Ripple, I call it the Ripple Gate, because it affected a lot of people what Poloniex did and what happened on a lot of exchanges during that Ripple mooning. I had a buy order in and a stop loss and a sell order. I was all ready to go, and I think it was Poloniex and Bittrex or something. And I was trading Ripple, and I stayed up all night. I think I didn't have sleep for like 2 days. I'm putting in like a whole Bitcoin, man. I put in a whole Bitcoin worth of trade. I think at the time it was like $2,000 or 2,200, and I lost everything, man. I ended up selling high, selling low and buying back high, and my stop loss never triggered, so it was just the worst. And I was like, you know what? It doesn't matter how much time and energy you put into trading. You're just gonna get screwed because it is the Wild West.
Yeah, yeah.
The only time I made a mistake in trading was it was my fault, and I was trying to make a sell order, and I missed a digit.
I did that with a buy order. I paid extra for some shit once, man.
I was like, fuck, man. God
Yo,
damn.
fuck a decimal place, like for real.
Yeah.
We learn, and we got to keep it moving. I mean, when I look back at it, the trade didn't go so bad. I'm not down that much from what I thought I could be up, but like I should have definitely stayed in Ripple. Kept it there, and I would have been my portfolio would be doing a little bit better. Yo, so I wanted to ask you guys actually how you guys feeling about SegWit locking in possibly tomorrow.
I'm excited. I think that price increase that we saw when SegWit locked in for Litecoin is destined for Bitcoin.
Which SegWit is this? Is this the 2X or?
No, this is just the SegWit, and then
Real SegWit.
It take like a 2-week period to actually lock in, and then after that, the fees should be getting cheaper. So let's see what happens.
I'm all for it. If it makes the transactions cheaper, everything faster, and it overall benefits the Bitcoin network, I'm all on board with it, you know?
Yeah, I think it would take the hash rate back to Bitcoin a little bit, because if the transactions are going through cheaper, then the hash rate should go right back, you know? Get miners start pointing the other way.
Oh, okay, John, anything you wanted to bring up?
Yeah, I wanted to bring up trading, and I did.
To bring up trading. I'm done here, man. I'm done. Like, yo, you got
I'm out. I'll see you later.
I'll be here all week.
So what are you doing on your channel? Like, you said you do a little bit of news or anything. Are you doing any sort of mining yourself at home, doing cloud mining, loans, anything like that?
I'm trying to do the burst mining right now, and I'm actually looking into building like my own rig, like probably like 4 GPUs or something, to like try to start mining. Because what first got me into Bitcoin was the fact that you could mine your own currency and stuff. But then like I started learning about the miners. I live in Miami, man, so it's like super hot over here, and I'm not gonna have, like, basically if I would have bought the miners that I put into Genesis mining in dollar amount, I would have like 25 of the 13.5 terahash miners. So that's a big, a big ass fucking thing of miners. I couldn't be able to run that at my house. So that's why I think cloud mining actually is beneficial. And you do make a profit, not so much a profit, but you're in to get back to the mining. Burst coin seemed like it's a good coin to mine, just to mine it. I watched this other YouTuber, I Mine Blocks. I'm sure you've seen him.
Yeah.
Maybe not. But yeah, he mines the burst, and like the next thing is mining with GPUs. So I'm gonna probably buy like 5 of them. I had actually bought some more terabytes, like 5 Seagates, but I returned them because I didn't know how to like set them up and stuff. But now I've been thinking I could just like make the wooden frames for the miners myself, and try to start mining with GPUs, at least 4 or 5, and see what that does, because that's more legit mining. And plus burst coin is already mined 87%, so I don't even know if that has a potential in the future. I'm hoping it does, because mining Bitcoin is such a huge operation and it takes so much energy. I don't know what you guys feel about global warming or anything like that, but it's getting hot. So you know what I'm saying? In the future, it looks like there's a necessity for coins that are less power consumptive.
Yeah, here's my spiel with buying mining stuff though. wouldn't you rather just buy crypto with the money that you spent by the time you even plug it in? And here's another side note. Before you even plug in that graphics card, it's already worth 3 to 5 times what you paid for it if you did wait for it, because you will have somebody on back order that's willing to pay 3 to 5 times more than its shelf value. So before you even plug in a graphics card, it's already in profit. But so you shouldn't even plug it in at this point. But say you do. Say you buy a couple graphics cards and you set it up. By the time that you are in even profit or break even of the money you spent, you know, not even in coin quantity, but like the US dollar, the fiat value that you spent on that rig, the amount of money that you would have been able to cash out for if you would have just bought a cryptocurrency and held it till that time, it's not going to be the same. For me personally, unless you like the sport of hunting and you want to go out and catch a deer and then do all the work and then you can have your deer jerky, as opposed to me, I'm going to Walmart and I'm getting my jack links because they already did all the work. I'm just going to go to Coinbase and I'm going to buy my Bitcoin instead of sitting there and trying to mine a coin to sell to get Bitcoin. And buying that mining equipment is just a missed opportunity to buy the cryptocurrency now. That's just my spiel. Like, imagine if you did this a year ago when Bitcoin was at like $400 and you spent thousands of dollars on mining equipment and Bitcoin went up this much. If you would have just spent that thousands of dollars on the Bitcoin back when it was 400, you wouldn't even have gave a shit about mining anymore.
Yes and no, but like you gotta be able to, you know, tackle a problem from all angles. And I feel like if you already have the coin, if you have a little bit of cash, you might as well, like, because once you break even and you're making all the profit, it's a lot of profit, man.
Well,
Like
that's in US dollar, not in quantity of coin. That's what I'm trying to say. You could have 4 Bitcoin instead of your mining rig, and then, you know, 4 Bitcoin could be worth whatever, but I understand what you're saying. It's just I look at things in quantity of coin, and you'll never be able to get the amount of coin, the quantity of that coin, for the same amount of money that you spent. But in fiat, in dollar amount, yeah, you could make money. But I'm here to talk about crypto and making quantity of crypto. That's why I buy Bitcoin, and I know a lot of people that buy Bitcoin to sell it.
But you buy Bitcoin because you're not mining it yourself.
Well, I could easily sell, you know, 5 Bitcoin and buy a nice ass setup for mining. My electricity in my apartment complex is free, but I found out from Ozzy that my apartment complex can't handle all that. But anyway, I could buy mining equipment, or I could hold on to my coin and let it go. I know I already have it, and if I was going to spend any new money, I'd probably just buy more coin. Mining is such like a weird thing for me because it's got to be something you really get, like, you get something out of because you're passionate about it. Profit-wise, I think just buying and holding.
And that's the thing that I am passionate about. It is just that I do other things, so I haven't been able to like sit down and like, okay, let me learn how to set my nonces and like, well, that's what burst coin, but I'm sure I would have to learn other things with these other cryptocurrencies. I am passionate about it. The thing is, I haven't gotten into the mining because I bought coins. So since I bought coins, now I'm thinking, how do I use my coins to make more coins? The cloud mining, that's what I use the Bitcoin for, and all my other holdings I'm not gonna touch them. Anything else that I spend in getting into the space, I'm gonna use whatever I have in cash. And it's starting out, it shouldn't be that much. Like getting a rig with let's say 5 GPUs, that would be anywhere from like $2,500 to $3,000, and I'm into the coins, so like I don't see why not try to mine my own coins and gain that experience. It's also good for the channel if I do something like that, because a lot of people are interested in how do you mine the coins, and there's a lot of miners that are YouTubers with bigger followings, but I think it could help me out, gain some traction and learn something new.
Plus, someone's gonna mine, right?
Yeah, exactly. You could always run a node.
I feel like that's the best way I could, give back to the community, is like try to learn something and like not just be one of these YouTubers that's trying to like, punk people into the whole hype and like get them to do shit that they don't know what they're doing, and then they jump in, they lose a little bit of money, and they start like,
That's why me and that I'm gonna say his name. God damn it, I don't wanna. But Crypto Trading Pro, Me and him butt heads. Me and him butt heads because he calls himself a pro, but I'm like, bro, you could literally throw money in any direction in this and make money. You're not a pro.
He came into the game and he started like talking. I watched him.
Dennis Turk, how goes it? Sorry, go ahead.
He came into the game talking a whole bunch of garbage and like hyping it up and telling people, yo, this is how you need to do it, this and that. And it's like, no, my nigga, you gotta do your research. You gotta fucking know what it is that you're gonna get into before you get into it. Don't just. He was trying to pump that China coin thing, and I was like, bro, what is this? And then you got the other guy high on coins. Supposedly everybody got fucked when they bought that China coin thing. So I don't know. I don't want to do that on my channel. Like on my channel, I'm a maximalist. With the Bitcoin thing, I'm a maximalist. Even though I use it for cloud mining, I just use it because I've done the math. But Bitcoin is the coin to have. Even Ethereum doesn't really have a use case. There hasn't been any use case.
Oh, I disagree. I can tell you right now, Ethereum has the best use case on the blockchain.
Where's the app?
What do you mean? It is the GoFundMe for other blockchain companies. It's the Kickstarter of crypto. Anybody who wants to make a blockchain project can have a token ICO on the Ethereum network, bro. That is GoFundMe. Ethereum now has the best use case it didn't even expect to get. They want it to be smart contracts. Well, guess what? Now you're GoFundMe. Deal with it. So
Is that a...
That's a great thing. That's amazing. We're going to see. This is going to happen for a while. I mean, eventually it's going to collapse. I mean, there's no way it's going to be sustainable.
Oh, wait a second. Want to like keep me up to date on some solar powered bike that you could use. And yo, it's been 2 years. I haven't heard back from them. You know, like
yeah. No, but that's the thing. There's always going to be a new ICO that's going to have this thing that gets people excited, and then it will fizzle away, and then a new one will come out, and that's where money's going to keep going into Ethereum, out and back in and out, and it's going to keep riding up. And eventually, the greater fool theory, the whole idea of calling it the dot-com bubble, that will eventually happen in Ethereum. It's the whole use case for this ICO thing, until we get regulation and really have it enforced somehow, or people start being smarter about investing in ICOs. It's this Ethereum use case is amazing. I mean, personally, I have a lot of Ethereum, man, and I got lucky. I got in at like $10, so I got a decent amount, and I am not considering selling them anytime soon.
No, me neither. I have a good amount. I had a better amount before I did that whole Ripple bullshit, but
man, Ripple hurt me too. I'm with you. I feel you. We have the same scars.
Yeah. Nah, but I don't let it get to me, man. I just make a mistake. It's good to learn like that. I've learned to take my emotions out of it.
Yes, exactly. Dude, that is well said. Take your emotions out of it. If you're using any money that you feel emotional about, it's too much money, or you have the wrong money in there, because if you have emotions, you're going to lose it. You're going to lose money every time.
Yeah.
Hey, before we come up on time, I wanted to talk about wallets. What kind of hardware wallet do you have, if any, or which one do you are you most interested in, and what kind of software wallet do you recommend to your friends and family, and why?
The software wallets, I recommend Jax and Coinami, and the hardware wallets, I have a Trezor, Ledger, and the KeepKey. Which, damn, this KeepKey is like fucking me up, because like the KeepKey still hasn't split the BCH.
Oh.
Did they plan on it? Did they announce that they would?
I don't think they did they?
They said that they would when the beta went into effect, but
me and John did a review and they were not on our list.
Yeah, man, I messed up. I might have needed to have switched it over to Trezor, but I haven't used the Trezor yet. Not really. I use more the Ledger and the other one. What I want to get is the crypto wallet. Omar Bam has it on the beginning of his.
That is actually a company that sells wholesale. So he's sponsored, and I am as well. I just don't promote it as much right now. Today, I'm actually promoting Changely because I'm an affiliate with them, and there's a link in the description box if you want to use Changely. But yeah, that's an affiliate program for a wholesale company. So you can go to cryptohwwallet.com and you can buy any one of the 3 crypto wallets you have, or many others, and they usually try to buy them in bulk. So if you go to Trezor.com or Ledger.com and they don't have it, they might have it because they bought in bulk.
Yeah, the one I was thinking about was actually one that I think they sell. It's Digital Box.
Yeah, that one's cool. I think. Yeah, I think I've seen that.
That's the one I want to add to my collection. I want to have all the type of wallets. Like I want to have a little collection of wallets just in case, you know, I can switch around the funds.
I'm the opposite. I don't want to pay for any of my wallets because the money I spent on the wallet could have been in my wallet, and then by the time I like for me personally, man, when I bought my Ledger Blue, which was pre-ordered at $250 plus shipping, came out to like $300. This was when Bitcoin wasn't even $900 yet. And I spent $300 on this, and I'm just like thinking about it all the time, man. I'm just like, should I even have bought the wallet? But I mean, it was the best investment I made, honestly.
I like your style though. You like to hold no matter what. I mean, I like to take hits wherever.
I did not have that mentality till I was in this over a year. It took me a couple scars on trading, a couple scars from places like Genesis mining and things like that. It took a few scars to get where I'm at mentality wise with the whole accumulation phase. I think when we zoom out, we're in a very big bull run, and I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. I mean, we have mainstream's attention right there on speed dial. We're just waiting for it.
Yeah, and it's a good thing that Bitcoin promotes saving. That's what it does.
It makes you more frugal.
Yeah. I'm a frugal guy. I don't need much.
You know what? We hit our marker for over 50 thumbs up, so we're gonna go ahead and give away Litecoin live right here on the show. So let's go ahead and draw the winner. Who's it gonna be? 0.1 Litecoin coming your way just for watching the show.
Yo, what's up? I could give out some Dash. I got some Dash.
Are you in the chat box on YouTube? Go ahead. Yo, Sterling Sawyers, my boy, man. About time he got something, man. That's awesome. Sterling, I'm going to go ahead and send you an email. All you got to do is reply with your Litecoin address, and from there, I will go ahead and send you some Litecoin. So congratulations to Sterling Sawyers. If you want to give away Dash, why don't you go ahead into the chat box and get somebody who puts their Dash address first up in there.
I'm trying to, because I have it in full screen. Let me see. Chat. Wait, give me a second. Chat.
Giving away some Dash. I actually got into Dash when it was at $10, and I backed out when it started to hit 100. I never got back in, and now it's almost 2. It's so emotions.
When I see a debit card for Dash, oh man, it's gonna be on and popping. I'm gonna love that.
Yeah, you're right, actually. I should be buying now because I said I'll buy when they have that MasterCard they keep talking about. And there were so many, like, buying opportunities because of that. And like I said, once there's already the thing that you were waiting for, the buying opportunity's been passed. You had to take the risk.
Yeah. Man, I
was trying to put my Dash address in there first. So someone actually
Meat Popsicle was the first person to comment with their Dash address. If you wanted to have Meat Popsicle's address, it's in the chat box, and you could send him that Dash.
I'm trying to pull up the chat box. I exit the full screen, and I'm gonna have to pull it up on YouTube. My bad about that.
It's awesome. No, we're going to stay live until you can get a copy and paste from the chat box, and then we'll phase it out. I just wanted to let everybody know to make sure they check out Crypto Therapy on YouTube. That is the co-host of the show, John Crothers. We have Gbonics Bits. Jabonic Bits on the show today. Make sure that you click the link in the description box below. It's right next to guest. You'll see a link down there that'll take you to his channel. You can go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to be doing what were you saying your show's going to be leaning towards now?
Not tomorrow.
For me?
Yes. Well, what can they look forward to? What kind of content is your channel going to be providing?
Bro, I'm gonna be trying to share like some of the news, like from all the news sites and stuff, and like what's going on with my investments. I'm gonna try out different things with the investments. I mean, I'm getting $200 a day roughly with the Genesis mining, so I'm trying out different things just so people can get a view of them. But I'm not doing it stupidly. Like, I want to research and actually try to figure these things out and not like lead people the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. No, I totally understand. All right, so guys, we're gonna go ahead and sign out. I'm sure he's gonna be able to take care of Meat Popsicle and get him his Dash. The chat box will stay up there for a while. All right, guys, I gotta wrap things up and get going. John, any last words? last words. I shouldn't have said it like that. Like he's gonna die or something.
Sorry.
Meat Popsicle, write it one more time.
What's that?
Meet Popsicle, put your Dash address in the chat box one more time. And John, any sign-off words?
I just wanted to appreciate everybody who comes over and has subscribed to my channel. My channel is growing as well, and I had no inclination that this was going to happen like this when I started doing YouTube. So I wanted to thank all of you who have come over and subscribed to my channel. And for those of you who are Genesis mining with me, make sure you check your payouts because they're fucking us over right now. But it seems like they're trying to get shit together, and I've received a payout today while we were doing this little chat. I checked my wallet and looks like I've received something. So check yours and make sure you're getting what your dues are, you know?
Yeah, I haven't gotten anything, man. It's been such a bummer. All right, man. Hey, Gary, any last words that you want to get out there before we go off the air?
Ken, were you talking about not getting anything with your mining contracts?
Yes, I don't get anything. I got Dash. I definitely got some Dash, but I didn't get anything else.
You're mining in head, man. Because if you look on Coin Wars, if you put 1 terahash, it's not gonna. You're mining in the red with 1 terahash.
Oh, I know, but that's the point of the experiment, is why is that option even available if it's guaranteed to be non-profitable? That's why I basically threw my money out the window to show somebody not to buy the cheapest option, that it's not going to even be remotely profitable. Even that the option's there makes it something I don't like about Genesis.
True, true. Yeah, I mean, it should definitely be in a disclaimer.
Oh, for sure that it's not gonna. They should have a calculator right next to it. I mean, even fucking Control Finance has a calculator.
Yeah, I still gotta watch your video about Control Finance. I've been seeing a whole bunch of stuff pop up.
Oh my god, man, it's insane. 25% per referral, bro. If I can find somebody with 100 grand looking to invest in crypto, you think I'm not gonna try to hustle this this Control Finance thing? 25%. If he puts in 100 grand, I'm set. And that's what's happening.
It sucks because this, like, the crypto space, like, at first I was just thinking Bitcoin, but now the crypto space is like turning into this thing where it's like affiliate programs and all of this, like, and it's like, yo, yeah, let's just try to hold Bitcoin, man. This is a little bit too much. There's too many things going on. But the thing is, if they make money, it's gonna be attractive.
Exactly. Let that be the takeaway from tonight. We'll end on that note. If people are flaunting profits, they're probably bullshitting you into making them more money with your money than you'll ever make following them. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody. Have a night. I had to come back live on the air to remind everybody that I will not be here tomorrow night. I will be at a concert, Die Antwoord, in Philadelphia at the Electric Factory. Right, babe?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if you are at the Electric Factory in Philadelphia tomorrow at the Die Antwoord concert and you see me with this shirt on, stop me and I will give you free crypto. Just like, Ken, give me free crypto and I'll give you free crypto. All right, guys. Had to come back to let you know I will not be live tomorrow night. All right. Have a night.